Hey guys, Hardware Hound here, and I thought it'd be just kind of a good idea to share just some thoughts on the whole coronavirus thing that's been going on, and just try to add a little bit of, just a little bit of my help that I can add to the situation. So, guys, I'm not gonna try to be a foremost expert on this. I am a guy that picks up a ton of information, and I am a guy that likes to sort through and analyze things. So I want to bring some of that to you guys today, without turning this video into a hot topic debate. And I'm going to be recommending a game and telling you guys how you can get involved in a giveaway. But for starters, let's talk about the coronavirus. So guys, I don't want the comments on this video to turn into a debate of whether this is, a genuine pandemic or if it's just hyped up. Regardless of what it'll ever turn out to be, I feel like most people are taking it very seriously, so there's no reason to really question it. And even if people are overhyping it, the goal is to save lives, and there's things that are set in motion that aren't going to change. We've got lots of states, lots of governments they're doing lockdowns and telling people stay in their homes, don't be getting around people and stuff. So regardless of what the opinions are, the safest thing to do is just to treat it seriously. So don't forget, guys, washing your hands a lot. That's very helpful. Using hand sanitizer. If you're having to be in a public place where you got to be around lots of people, wearing a mask will definitely help. Even though there's been some controversial supposedly information on that masks can't stop an airborne virus. Well, yeah, but it's not about the airborne virus in and of itself, right? I mean, for instance, not touching your face can help stop the spread. Well, if you got a mask on, that's a barrier to touching your face. And when you cough and when you sneeze, if you don't cover it properly, those molecules of, your spit can travel for quite some distance. So having a mask contains all that. So regardless, a mask is good. So don't forget those steps. And most importantly, guys, stay home. If you don't have to be out and you don't have to be rubbing elbows with people, don't do it. Just stay home and isolate yourself. But I know the problem with that. You start getting cabin fever and you just get stir crazy and want to get out of your house. So some of that can be because maybe you just don't know what video game you should be playing next and you're feeling kind of bored with all the choices you have. Well, if you guys have not found this particular game, I highly recommend it to help combat some of the woes of cabin fever. So, Children of Morta, it's an indie title that came out, quite a few months ago now. And guys, it is just an awesome game. So, first and foremost is the gameplay. I mean, it's kind of got like a twin-stick shooter controls, but it's with more of an RPG kind of abilities and spell casting kind of thing. And guys, I gotta say, the gameplay and the controls feel excellent and amazing. Very satisfying, very challenging, and just rewarding though. I mean, when you conquer a complicated wave of enemies or beat a challenging boss, it is just awesome. And so I love the controls right off the bat. But the other thing that the game did was this family structure. And so you're playing as the Bergsons, and these guys are all different family members who have different abilities. And the game will have you playing as different members. And so you've got various melee characters, various ranged characters. They all have their strengths, they all have their weaknesses, and they're all a lot of fun to play. And I really appreciate how the game kind of forced that. If you play one character too long, you get a thing called corruption fatigue, and that fatigue will start hurting all of your stats to where you're not as effective. Makes it to the point where it's just about impossible to play that character, and you just jump to a different character, and voila, you have no corruption fatigue, your previous characters can recover, and it kind of helps force that diversity of gameplay into your hands that actually makes it really rewarding. And I don't feel like it's done in a way that is irritating. It's done in a very, very good and fluent way that makes the game even more of an experience. The dungeon floors are randomly generated, so even though a lot of the areas will get kind of familiar, they change enough to make it fun. There's 3 main areas, and then each have a level within them. So as you're progressing, the game will start getting more difficult, and it gets harder to continue to keep going. And so what they did is they put this system in here where you've got all these upgrades. And so as you upgrade your characters, as they level up, you can spend skill points, and all these things start increasing the strength of your characters so that your abilities do more. You have like an ultimate kind of ability that has a meter that runs out, but for a short time you can be practically invincible, doing tons of damage, so on and so forth. So it's a lot of fun, a lot of varied gameplay, just an excellent game. And I've just really enjoyed playing it a ton. In fact, I've gotten all my characters up past level 20, and I've got like 280 some thousand more built up. I'm waiting for New Game Plus because I'm thinking New Game Plus is going to be a lot of fun, and if they add some extra upgrades, I'm already ready to start spending, which is really awesome. And speaking of New Game Plus, Children of Morta and the developers have an awesome development plan. They've got a roadmap of when they're releasing bunches of new free content, and I'm really excited about it. So the gameplay, the game can be a little bit on the short side, but as they're adding more content, it's growing and doing more and more. And so the game is just amazing. Finally, I almost forgot to mention the art style. Wow. I mean, pixel art can be nice and kind of fun in a nostalgic way, but the way that Children of Morta did it it's like, this isn't nostalgia. This is just flat out artistic beauty. It's just a beautiful game to look at. It's just fun to see all the art designs, the backgrounds, the environments. It's all blended so well, and yet the artistic style still gives you a clear direction of knowing what's terrain and what isn't. At least in my opinion, I didn't feel like it was hard to see where my character needed to go. I didn't have trouble determining what was a wall and what was the actual floor. I think they did an amazing job there. Also, a nice story that is pretty heartwarming as well. So guys, what I'm gonna do is I've got 4 of these keys to give away for free. And what we're gonna do with that is you just have to go over to my website. I'm gonna put the link in the description, hwhound.com, to a forum post. So I'm gonna link the actual forum post there. And the first 4 people who get on there and leave a comment in the forum post, I'm gonna email you that key. You'll have to register with my site if you haven't already. So the forums, it's pretty easy though. You just have to put an email address and set up a password, and you should be good to go. As far as that's concerned though, yeah, just give that a test. Just get signed up for those forums, put that post in. It's the easiest way for me to be able to see your email address without your email address being public. I didn't want to have to put it in the comments. And Gleam competitions, they're usually done by entries, not like a first come first serve. So the forums on my website was the best way. So go to that link, sign up, get your comment in. First 4 people, I'm going to give away a free key to the game so that you can start playing right away. But for those of you who miss out on the keys there, definitely worth every penny. I wouldn't do this just for a giveaway. I highly recommend this game and love it. Guys, stay safe in the coronavirus. It's not just about keeping yourself safe. I want you to keep yourself safe, but we're also keeping our family members, our elderly, and those who are more vulnerable to this safe. So just be smart, don't panic, we don't have to go crazy, and just do the things that they're telling us to do. And this is good. We're going to get through this, and we're going to be stronger as a whole because of it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed the free games. I hope you enjoy my recommendation. Let me know what you think of this in the comments below, and if you like it, I'll try to kind of do these kind of things more in the future if you think they're helpful. Doing as much as I can on my own. I'm obviously not a very big, huge celebrity kind of person, but I thought it was at least something that I could throw in there, try to help combat this virus and this whole situation that we're all going through. Guys, I'll catch you later.